What a contrast. It's actually dropped out a bit now. I was out this morning, I came out this morning hunting for kingfish, and yeah, I couldn't even get close to the reef where I was trying to get into. I'll roll you a little bit of footage of this morning just so you can see what it was like. This is going to be really hard to fish today. Conditions just aren't really ideal. It's sloppy. Have a look at this. Not pretty at all. I can't even get close to where I need to be able to. Yeah, I couldn't even get close to the reef where I wanted to fish for kings because the swell was big. It was a really high tide, so all the water was moving over the top of the reef, and it was plain lumpy and sloppy and untidy. So it's later this afternoon. I went out for lunch with my wife, had a little snooze, and then I've headed back out again. So the plan now is to just try and catch a couple of skippy for a feed tonight. I've got a couple of hours until the sun goes down, so I'm just going to hit I'm in close to the beach. Just going to hit like a little inshore lump here and just see if I can't get a couple of skippy. Normally you can just belly them up and the skippy go pretty crazy, so we'll see. I'll get anchored up and then I'll get some belly in the water and see if we can make it happen and get a couple of skippy. I've got the light gear, I've got my fly rod, so we'll have a bit of fun. I've even got a little popper that I've been dying to try, a little tiny Helco rooster popper that I'll give a crack and see if I can't get some skippy on top water, which will be a bit of a laugh as well. So let me get anchored and we'll get fishing. There you go, look at that straight away. A lot of bait on the sounder. I'm in 8.5 meters. Same sort of stuff I fish for snapper, just a random bommy like that. Just sitting off the back of it. I've anchored on the sand here and the nor'west is going to blow me back towards the bommy, which is sort of behind me over there. I can actually see boils on top of the water there where the water's sort of been disturbed from the bommy. So I know where I am. There's bait in the area. That's all we really need. Now I'm going to get a bit burly going and let's get fishing. I'll turn this motor off too. What a contrast to this morning. This morning was just bloody terrible. First things first, going to get started. Don't throw your rubbish overboard, keep it on board, put it in there. I've got a loaf of bread. This was a scungy loaf of bread that we got the other day. It's gone a bit stale, so that will go straight into the burley pot. Actually, what I'm going to do first is soak it in a bit of oil. Just some skanky tuna oil here. I'm going to soak it in there, soak the bread, pour some of that into the bread. And then I'm going to put it in the burley pot. Give that a bit of a crank. A bit of bread will generally bring the skippy from miles away. Also, since I've only just pulled up here, a couple of handfuls of pellets, because skippy love pellets. So get them out. I'll just put them out there and hold on to those. Now, right, so what I got for bait, I got half a pack of manky prawns that Zane bought last time he went fishing in the marina. So got a little cube of prawn on like this. And I thought, because I'm coming out after skippy, I brought Zane's light gear. This is his little Timu reel he's got here. So far it's been a good little reel. So I thought I'd give it a bit of a workout. See if we can't get a skippy on. And simple as that. A little bit of prawn, unweighted, just let that drop down. Bit of burley in the water. And if they're here, they normally rock up pretty quick smart. This is really good fun fishing. If you've got kids and stuff, this is ideal for bringing your kids out for a fish. It's nice and safe, you're nice and close to shore, so they're not going to get scared or anything like that. And all along the coast in the winter time, the skippy all come in all through the coast. Hopefully I'm not talking it up too much and then nothing shows up. We'll find out soon enough. If I can get him in the Burleigh Trail, if I can get him burleyed up, I've got this little popper here, this little popper I got from Helco. If I can get him burleyed up, I'll see if I can get one on a popper. So the wind is from the northwest now. This morning it was kind of northeasterly and it was really lumpy. The swell seems to have settled a bit too from this morning. It's just, yeah, it wasn't nice this morning. Real seasick conditions. I stuck it out for about an hour or so, but yeah, it wasn't really what I was hoping for. Anyway, if I can get a couple of skippy for a feed, then that's a win. I know at this time of year everybody wants to catch jewfish and snapper, and I've got no doubt on a night like this the snapper would be absolutely going off too. But we're not allowed to, so let them breed for a while, let the stocks increase, turn your just switch your attention to something else. Skippy are just as good a feed as anything else. You can eat them. They're normally pretty plentiful, pretty easy to catch. Enjoy the fishing. Don't worry about the filling up of the freezers and feeding your neighbours and half your family. Just enjoy your fishing. Come out, have some fun. It costs like a couple of dollars worth of fuel to come here. It's not far. And if only the fish want to play, we'll be laughing. Well, the sound is pretty lit up here. I just want to check my bait because I saw it get a little bit of a touch before. I'm not sure whether, oh yeah, I got baited. Hopefully that's the skippies on. Normally if they're in the area it doesn't take long. I was just talking to Jack on the phone. That's Jack zipping past on the jet ski now. He had a good session on whiting just out, not far from here. Let's see what that is. Knowing my luck, it'll be like a school snapper or something that I'm not allowed to catch. Potentially a skippy though, they're pretty thick. Normally though, the skip, oh, there they are. Normally the skippy, you'd see them in the Burleigh, they come right up to the boat generally, they're not shy in the least. Oh, yeah, they're skippy, I can see them there now. Okay. Yep, fish on. Oh, here we go. Do up the drag a bit more. These guys are so much fun on Lockyer. This is just like a light, like a 4-pound brim setup. There you go. There's one. Is he size? You'll probably just go. Yep, he's size. He's actually pretty small. I'm used to catching bigger ones than that. I'm going to throw him back for the karma and see if I can get some bigger ones. Maybe it was just a small stupid one in the pack. Throw the head in. Just a little cube of prawn, just like that. Stick that in the holder there. I'm going to just throw some pellets in just to keep them interested. But I think they're here now. Once they're sort of in the vicinity, they generally hang around skippy. They don't spook too easily unless a big Samson fish or something comes around. And if that happens, I've got a stick bait there rigged up, ready to go. That'd be pretty cool actually if a big sambo pulls up. I'm not even going to cast here. Oh, yeah, they're chasing it. I'm not even going to cast. I'm literally just going to give it slack line right here. Because that's where all this bread... Oh, look at them all. Can you see them all in the belly down there? There's about a bazillion of them. All right, shouldn't be hard now. Oh, yeah. Skippy on. There's another small one. So there's my little, I don't even know how to hold this. There's my little Halco popper. Let's just splash this around at the back here and see if we can't get one to hit surface. I think they probably will. It's just keeping it in the zone for long enough. Oh, they're following it, but they're just not super keen. They're not wanting it. I'll do a fast retrieve. No. They don't want the popper. Seems like they don't want the popper. I'll see if I can fire them up a bit more with some more bait. Just got to get them in a bit of a feeding mood, and then they might hit that popper. Oh, well, they're in a feeding mood for the bait, that's for sure. Yeah, fish on. It's that easy. This little Temu reel actually goes okay. Oh, dropped him, boat side. The good thing with this is you just never know what's lurking. There's all this activity from these skippy going on like this will sometimes attract the attention of Mr. Samson fish or kingfish to come in and have a look what's going on. And again, yep. Too easy. Once you get them bellied up, it's just like fish a cast pretty much. Oh, here's a better size one. I'll keep him. There's one. I probably want about 4 of these and that'll be my dinner sorted. No worries. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wind this bait along the surface a bit and see if I can bring them up and get them used to hitting stuff on the surface. No, they don't want to come up. Pretty cool when you can see them. Yep. Oh, slugging it. They go hard, these guys. There's two. Oh, that one just stitched me up. What happened there? Wow. Oh, I don't know what happened there. That was a much bigger one. Just did a number on me. Busted me off. I've only got a really light leader on here. It's only like I think 8 pound sort of leader for brim, so just dove a bit harder than the other ones and snapped my hook straight off. Yep, there's another one. So if you had young kids, they'd have a blast doing this. You can't go wrong with this sort of thing. Get yourself a feed for the family, and your kids will have a blast as well. This guy's a small one. I'll just measure him quickly. No, he's just under that one. Oh, he was real close, but not worth the risk. I'll see if I can get a bigger one. There's plenty of them down there. Skippy need to be 25 centimetres. He was 25, but only just. Now, I left the shell on this one, and they're hitting it, and I'm just not getting any hookups because I think the shell's just too hard and they're not getting in their mouth enough. So I'll flick the shell off. Put that back through the meat, and I reckon it'll get hooked up straight away this time. I think it was just a bit too hard with the shell on, they weren't getting any hook. Oh, there's a ton of them there. Yep. Oh, I've got a tip wrap. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Here's a better one. Another one there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flick this one right out the back and see if there's any bigger ones lurking out wide there. Here we go. Oh, he's slugging it out hard, this one. There you go, here's a better one. Too easy. Is that 4? That's 3? I think that might be 4. I'll have to have a look. I'll get one more. There's only myself and my wife tonight anyway. So 4 is probably heaps, but I'll get one more for good luck. Yep. Oh, they slug it out. As soon as they get straight up and down on you, they turn side on and they just power on. They're like any member of the Trevally family. Very powerful fish. Oh, this one feels actually okay. It's got me down here. There you go, that's number 5. I'm happy with that. I don't really need any more than that. Here we go. And again. Oh, he just coughed up mouthfuls of bread. All right, that's 6. Ow, spiky dog. Sorry, dude. So that's 6 now. I'm going to actually stop fishing now. I don't need to catch any more than that. You got to know when it's time to leave, and there's no point putting holes in fish for no particular reason. I've got my feed. I did have a bit of a play around with some lures, but they didn't want to eat those. I really wanted to catch one on this little popper, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, but I don't know. Should I put this back on and have another? No, I don't need to put more holes in fish. I'll save it till next time. I've got a spot where I know this will work really well, and the skippy are always a lot bigger too. I just didn't have much time to get out there today, but yeah, stay tuned. It's just this a real small gap in the weather. If anyone lives in Perth the last few weeks, you'll realise that the weather has been absolutely terrible. It's been next to impossible to get out. Today's like the first little gap that there's been, and I think it's turning back to crap again tomorrow. So I got out, I got a feed, I'm happy with that. You don't always need to come out and catch, you know, your big jewfish and your snapper and your baldies just to fill your freezer up. You can come out here, catch a good feed of skippy, a good feed of herring, a feed of whiting. It's not really hard. You can do it with a family. You can come and have fun with your kids. Look how far out we are, not far at all. Perfect family fishing and fun. Like, there's a million of them. You can see them, it's visual. You get a feed easily, and yeah, it's like $5 worth of fuel, if that. Too easy. If you like my videos, stay tuned. I am on a bit of a mission to get into the kingfish again. Like I said earlier, I was out this morning and went hunting. I sort of went down to a few reefs and had a bit of a look, and I could tell from the first couple of reefs I got to that the swell was just too big, and I knew if I went to where I was actually planning on going, I wouldn't have been able to get close enough to fish anyway. So I sort of gave it up this morning. It was lumpy as. It was only because I got a message from Jack at about 3 o'clock, and he said, hey, it's really nice out here. I thought, bugger, I'm going to shoot out now and see if I can get a feed for dinner, which is perfect because the sun's still up. I've still got time. I'll get home, I'll clean those fish, I'll clean the boat, and be just in time for dinner. So if you like my videos, stay tuned, and hopefully next time I'm getting into the bigger kingfish, or maybe I've got a couple of little adventure videos up my sleeve that I wouldn't mind trying as well. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode. And once again, thanks everyone for watching. I couldn't do this without everyone watching and liking and subscribing, and all the regulars that always comment. Thank you guys, it does make a difference. I don't even begin to understand how the algorithms on YouTube work. I just don't even get it, but I know comments, likes, dislikes, it all makes a difference. So thank you everyone, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode. You.